They play a short free kick. Natalie Howard applying pressure. Good pressure. Laurel Allen on the ball. Lauren Sharpie clears it out for a turkey throw in. Natalie Howard clears the ball. Tries to find Virginia Zanella in space. And just cleared by the turkeys. Taylor Martin on the ball. Finds Dallas Hawkins. Maintains the ball. Plays Virginia Zanella wide. And it should be out for a turkey throw in. Little deflection right there. Throws the ball in. Headed by the turkeys. Laurel Allen clears the ball. Finds Virginia Zanella. Oh, tried to play Natalie Howard, just not enough on it. Finds Oldham. Oldham cuts back in. Finds Dallas. Oh, Dallas Hawkins pressured. Just clears the ball out for a turkey throw in. Throw in. Oldham on the ball. Oldham finds Martin. Martin's still on it. And Dallas plays it off a turkey for another Saints throw in. Hawkins looking at options on a throw in. Checks in. Man on her back. Caroline Oldham. Plays Hawkins again. Tries to play a ball through to Ashley Wood. Ashley Wood maintains possession. Tries to find Virginia Zanella through. Just wide of her. And that'll be off Virginia Zanella for a turkey throw in.
Did you have a look at the game, Boogie? You can see that this whole team, both sides, have pushed all the way into the half side, this left half of the pitch, as we're looking up for the turkey's throw. They're very narrow. They need to find somebody on that far side. They've had a couple opportunities where they could have swung it, but there was no one on that deep run.
I totally agree with you, Charlie. I mean, I feel like finding a wide option here could create some big opportunities for both sides, especially the Saints, though, because they've done a good job in maintaining the possession and moving the ball. It's just that one big ball over that'll really create those goal-scoring opportunities.
Yeah. That's much better for me. That's much better. It was the right look, wrong execution, but it was the right play. They switched fields. They're starting to stretch this Turkey's defense. They're going to create more opportunities like that as they keep on. But again, now they're finding themselves slid all the way into this half of the field. They need to spread it out again.
Plays Natalie Howard. Howard on the ball. Tries to play Ashley Wood through. Oh, just a little bit wide of her. Liz Tinsley on the ball. Liz Tinsley under pressure. Thrown by Laurel Allen. Tries to play Natalie Howard. Natalie Howard tries to play Ashley Wood. Cleared by Lauren Sharpie.
Tell you, if they could find Virginia Zanella on this near side, they've got her wide open. It should be in a one-on-one. I like to fancy her chances against that left back. They just need to look up and find it over there.
In the midfield, it's Tinsley putting on pressure, goes in for a tackle, still on it. Lauren Sharpie goes in for a tackle, a good tackle, plays the ball to Oldham. Oldham on the ball. Oldham finds Laurel Allen wide. Laurel Allen starting to drive up the field, has space. Good ball through to Ashley Wood. Ashley Wood might look for a cross. Oh, and just can't get a touch on it.
Much better for the Saints for me. They're starting to maintain their positions, maintain their lanes. They've got 3 up top. It looks like they're playing, their formation, I believe, is a 4-3-3. But as it stands right now, that they're a bit mixed about the field.
Totally agree. I'm starting to like what I'm seeing from this Saints team. They're moving the ball well, they're creating chances, and I really think we could be in for a good game here once they start putting the ball in the back of the net. Allen on the ball. Allen with just a little deflection, tries to get a tackle in. Allen's still on the ball. And the ball to nobody, and Mylan Carroll scoops that up easily. Dallas Hawkins was spaced down the line. She's driving up the field. She tries to play the ball through to Natalie Howard. Natalie Howard with a good run. Could see an opportunity here. Just out for the Saints throw-in.
I like what she was thinking there. For me, I saw Carolyn Oldham inside a little bit closer, a little bit easier. I'd have liked to seen that play up. Let Caroline drive a little bit more, and then find that next ball up. Again, can't fault her for what she was thinking, try and strike quick, but I would have liked to have seen a little more link-up play for me.
Definitely agree, but I am liking these ambitious balls and showing that they're not afraid to play these through balls to these girls. Shows confidence in their players. Tracking back to the Saints and Allie Howard. You guys have a little bit of contact, loses the ball. Lauren Sharkey plays Dallas Hawkins out wide. Hawkins is Zanella. Zanella looking for options.
There.
In the middle. Cuts outside. Tries to find the ball down the line. See what she can do here. Not a bad idea. No. That would be a goal kick. She's too heavy of a touch from Zanella.
No, but as you said, I like what I'm seeing. It's looking a little more fluid, looking a little wider, spreading the defense, creating opportunities. They'll keep it up. They'll find that opportunity. It'll happen.
Definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Saints go up early here. Kick from the Turkeys. Ashley Wood. Big interception. She might have an opportunity on goal here. Plays Caroline Oldham. Oldham tries to create space. Wood in again. And just can't get a good shot off, but I'm really liking this pressure.
Definitely pressure. That looks like they're running a high press for me. They're closing down the ball early. Similar to some of the things we see out of Liverpool in particular, for those of you who watch any of the Premier League. For those of you who don't, high press is when ball is in the defense and the offense keeps pressuring, leads to turnovers.
Definitely agree with you on that. I feel like the Saints are just trying to get some early goals to kind of drive the nail into this game. But, I mean, it's definitely working for them. They're starting to make the Turkeys nervous and play bad passes. Oldham to Dallas. Hawkins to Zanella. Zanella tries to cut inside. Back outside. Decent move. Ooh. And a foul. That'll be a Saints free kick.
Turkeys fans, a bit of a protest, but there's nothing wrong with that. That was absolutely a foul all day long. Zanella turned there, had a nice turn, had her player beat. Took her down. Nothing wrong with that. As they call in the game, that's a professional foul, but this far from goal is not really when you need to pick up a foul like that. She should have just played it out.
Dallas Hawkins, a decent free kick, tries to find Zanella in the box. And this should be off the Turkeys for a Saints corner. That's good. Might not have gotten the goal that we wanted, but definitely in a scoring position now that we have a corner kick. Let's see if we can whip one in here. Just get an early goal like I've been talking about.
Looks like 3 subs coming, 3 for the Turkeys and 2 for the Saints coming on right now.
Looks like Tinsley going off the field, Sophie Ham checking in, and Zanella checking off with Carson Wells going in.
And into the match for the Briarcrest, number 11, Sophie Ham.
We are just coming up on
23, Carson Wells.
We are just coming up on the midway point of this first half. As we said, that first 10 minutes, 15 minutes, Saints did not look as fluid as we're used to seeing, but now you're just starting to see it open up a bit more for them. Good ball in by Dallas.
Really good ball in, Luke. Just couldn't find the contact. Good. And a good idea. Let's see if these subs can give us what we want, which is just an early lead, get these turkeys scared, keep on messing up. But hand pressure's on the line, still going in. Carolina Older pressuring. Good tackle by Dallas.
Like to see her switch the field, find your wide winger.
Ball to Charping. Let's see what Charping
There you
can do
go.
here.
You've got
Good
her up
pass
the
to
line.
Laurel. Still on it. Martin going in for it. Takes a little bit of contact and goes down. Settled easily by Charping. Charping finds a good ball to Carson Wells. Carson Wells plays her back. Charping opens up. Looks for the switch. Good switch to Dallas Hawkins.
There you go. Now you have your winger. Find her
That's what I'm
quick.
looking for.
Find her quick. She's open. Oh, you had her. For me, that ball
Still
had to
finds
just
Ashley
be.
Wood.
Oh, that's a terrific turn
Chance
by
is still
Ashley.
on. Chance is still on. Excellent movement from these Saints. Oh,
Now, if you can see here, there's nobody backing up that play. Ashley should have had that drop off to Caroline. I would have liked to have seen Caroline come a little bit harder for her, so she didn't have to try and force that cross in. She could have dropped it off, and then that ball in could have come from a much more dangerous position. Those balls from the end line can be something, but for me, like I said, just a little bit of support would cause a whole lot more problems for this Turkey defense.
definitely agree with you. A little more build-up play would have been dangerous for these turkeys to try and defend.
Yeah, clearly the Saints have it in them. It's just putting it together.
Yeah.
Again, on a wet pitch, sometimes that's a little tougher to kind of manufacture in the moment.
Another good ball in by Hawkins. Tries to find someone. Oh, just missed. Let's see, though. We're still applying that high pressure. Laurel Allen goes in for the tackle. Good move.
Oh, it's a nice ball in.
A decent idea from Laurel Allen. Sophie Ham gets the ball off the punt. Man on her.
That high press, like we talked about, Sophie Ham worked hard to get it back right away. Turned into a turnover straight back to Dallas.
That'll go out for a Saints throw in.
That's what we're saying. We have seen the Saints throughout the season so far play a fair bit of the high press. I say that the hard part about a high press is two things. Sometimes you leave yourself exposed at the back if you have throwing so many bodies forward. The other thing is you who's played it, Quentin, can answer. The high press is exhausting. I mean, you have people chasing. It's hard to play defense. So if you're going to play a high press, you got to have, people that are fit.
Oh, good ball from Charping to Ashley Wood.
With a lot of desire to chase things down.
Definitely agree with the high press. Although it's an exhausting play style, it's definitely useful when played right, and my personal team actually uses it a lot of the time. I think it's definitely a good play style from these Saints, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see it tomorrow for Briarcrest, big rivalry matchup against Carterville.
And I know there was a couple injuries on the Saints team coming into it. I don't know what you've heard about the Collierville side, if those girls all seem fit. I know there were a couple injuries on this Turkey side as well. Have you heard anything on Collierville coming up for tomorrow's match?
Nothing on Carterville. I mean, they definitely have some dangerous players from good club teams around the area, but I definitely believe in our Saints, and I think that we could see a big game and a very tight game, but it'll definitely be one for the Bucks.
Well, we'll look forward to that, but we've still got another 15 minutes left of this first half. Thankfully, the rain has held out for us for the moment. Having said that, I'm sure it'll start pouring in the next 5 minutes. But for the moment, the girls and the announcers are staying dry, so we will take it.
A decent ball. A good idea. Oh, someone's still got to be on that. Got to go for that. Ooh, that might be a corner. Oh, and it's a goal kick for the Turkeys, but I do like that effort from Carson Wells, trying to keep the ball in.
Yeah, as you said, effort's one of those things you just can't coach. You're either going to give it or you're not. And those same players, some nights they'll give it to you and some nights they won't. But from what I've seen from Carson, she gives it fairly consistently every time I've seen her out here. And really, to be fair, that's one of the hallmarks of the Saints team, which again is why the high press works for them. They have girls that are willing to do the work, girls that are willing to throw their body at it, girls that are willing to work hard for each other. Oh, that's a terrific tackle.
And that's another example of just hard work and, I mean, just good soccer right there. Good tackle, finds Carson Wells wide, gets the ball back. I mean, Taylor Martin has been really composed in this midfield today, and she's put in some good tackles as well.
And a bit of a Bronx cheer from the Turkey sideline again. A little bit unhappy with the way the game's been officiated so far. Frankly, for me, it's been fair both ways. I mean, it hasn't been overly physical. Again, when one of yours goes down, you get upset. But I guess that's one of the joys of being impartial in this one is I have no dog in the fight other than I bleed a little green and gold. So I'll see it a little bit biased. Uh-oh.
A little bit of physical contact from Oldham. Gets her down. Cuts inside. A good move. Creates space.
Oh, there we go.
Finds Hawkins wide. Hawkins cuts in. A good move. What a cut. Oh. Finds Ashley Wood through on a great ball. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Howard to Wells. Wells tries to find Howard. Good ball. Could create a chance here. Plays Wood. Wood takes a shot. Oh, not a bad idea. Tries to play it in. Oh. And a good follow by Sophie. I mean, this is just another countless example of hard work, crashing the goal. I mean, you can definitely tell that they want one here, and I think it's going to come soon.
Into the match for Briarcrest, number 6, Olivia Moore.
We have
number 12, Marin McKeel.
Ashley Wood coming out, Olivia Moore coming in, and we have Oldham coming out and Marin McKeel coming in.
On that last effort, Quentin, I think for me, to your point, Sophie was working hard after it. I think when she watches this thing back on tape with the coach, she'll wish she had taken another touch. You know, she had time, there was no one on her. And again, that's one of those things, you get close to goal, things speed up a lot. And, you know, finding that composure when you're not but a couple yards from goal, certainly tough, but I think she'll find it as this game goes on, settle into it a little bit more. But again, she'll wish she had taken one more touch, giving herself a little bit better angle, maybe taking it on her left foot.
Totally agree with you on that one. Just out on that corner kick, but hopefully Saints can recover and we'll get back.
Tried to take a glance across there to Coach Alexis and see how she reacted to that corner kick. The one taking it is as disappointed in the effort as any, but those are the ones that you wish you had back. They're not a high conversion rate, but you want to give yourself the opportunity. I say she'll get it back.
One thing I will say as well here is that, I mean, the Saints have had countless corner kicks as of now. They've just been dominating in the Turkeys' half. It's been, I don't know how many good chances I've seen by the Turkeys, but I know I've seen many by these Lady Saints.
Yeah, to your point, I think the Turkeys may have had one legitimate opportunity that actually made it all the way through to our keeper, Ashby, and this one would not count as one for me. That's a ball that just happens to trickle through, but again, the defense had snuffed that out long before. But to your point, these Saints are absolutely creating chances. And, on the balance of play, you'd actually think that they'd be up 1 or 2 at this point. But, again, if they keep up this pressure, you know it's going to happen. It's just a question, not if, but when. Oh, and this looks like a break right here. Find Sophie, find Sophie.
Find Sophie Ham wide. Cut in. Looking for options, doesn't have anybody. Hawkins comes in. Hand plays Hawkins. Oh, and just too heavy of a touch. But like you were saying, though, I mean, even if the Turkeys do get past, it's going to be hard to score on Mylan Carroll. She's definitely a real threat as a goalie. She's explosive, she has good saves, and she's not scared of a little bit of contact. So I'd be surprised if they do score on her. She's had plenty of shutouts this season, and I wouldn't be surprised to see that continue.
Oh, my bad.
Pressure. Allen plays Mylan Carroll. Plays Lauren Sharping. Lauren Sharping opens up. Plays Allie Howard. See if we can switch it here. And just lost the ball in the midfield. A decent ball, but Laurel Island should track back on that.
Oh.
Good tackle.
Physical tackle, and you can hear the Saints sideline starting to cheer for that.
Definitely loving this physicality from the Saints. It just goes hand in hand with grit, and that's one of these core values of these Saints is grit. They're not going to let you have an easy opportunity on goal, an easy pass, honestly, an easy touch. I mean, they're just going to make everything hard for you.
Looks like the first kick for the Turkeys coming in.
Cleared out by Allie Howard. Carson Wells finds Olivia Moore. Olivia Moore tries to turn upfield. Olivia Moore finds Carson in the mid. Carson Wells not giving up on the play yet. Laurel Allen goes in. Ooh. Good. Olivia Moore.
Another hard tackle on that far side. The Saints team is going to get their money's worth.
Good switch by Olivia Moore, but Sophie Ham just couldn't put enough on it to find anybody. Carson Wells tries to play a ball. Sophie Ham, not a bad idea. Lauren Sharpie looks at her options, takes a touch. Plays Carson Wells, good ball. Finds her back, tries to drive up the field. Finds Olivia Moore. And Olivia Moore just couldn't find the feet of Natalie Howard.
Into the match for St. Mary's, Wallace Wogan. And into the match for Briarcrest, number 40, Lucy Pierce.
Lucy Pierce coming on for Sophie Ham, who's put in a nice shift for us. There's about 7.5 minutes to go here in the half. I'm sure Coach Alexis is sitting over there grinding her teeth, wondering when that first goal is going to come. You know it's only a matter of time, but you'd like to see them get it early. They are playing into the wind at this point, so as the team shift ends in the second half, it'll become a little bit easier to play those longer balls. But
Lucy Pierce still applying pressure though. Howard takes it up. Howard plays Olivia Moore.
Now that's terrific soccer right there. That's the right layoff play that you want to see.
And a good ball.
Dangerous ball in, is it?
Oh, still on that though.
Oh, and who's following? We need a midfielder following that. Did everything right. Just needed a little bit more from our girls in the midfield. Again, they're pushing forward hard. They just needed to have one of them hang back for that ball that came through the middle. But that was terrific play up that right side.
Definitely. I mean, just good 1- and 2-touch soccer. It's just beautiful to watch. More lose possession, but Howard on it. Hopefully regains possession. Good tackle. Big deflection. Sharping on that. Good touch forward.
Oh, Sharping with a nice move through the midfield. I like that's a good ball. Run the overlap, run the overlap. Oh, she just needed to wait one more.
Not a bad idea, not a bad idea. Oh, just couldn't keep the ball in, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing. These 1-2s from the Saints are definitely lethal.
Returning for St. Mary's, Jane Braswell, number 19. And number 4, Charlotte Stakel.
Ball tries to put through, cut off by Allie Howard, good interception. Howard finds Wells. Wells looking at her options, plays Laurel Allen. Allen tries to find Taylor Martin. Oh, not a bad idea. More on the ball. Tries to find one through, but just not enough pace, not enough time. Good pass to Howard. Howard finds Hawkins wide. Hawkins later options. Tries to find Mary McKeel. Mary McKeel on the ball. See what she can do here. Oh, just got cut up on her feet. It's fine. Oh, bit of contact. I don't know. Good tackle by Lucy Pierce.
Apparently the state sideline was quite pleased with that tackle by Lucy.
A little bit, you think?
A little bit. They seem quite pleased with it. Good tackle by Taylor Martin.
That'll be out for a turkey throw. Just over 4 minutes left here in the second half. And what are you thinking so far, Charlie?
Well, I mean, from what I can tell, again, now the field's getting a little bit tight. The entirety of both teams have almost shifted in this half of the pitch. But what I'm seeing is when the Saints get the ball in possession, they are looking to break and they are looking to spread it out better. Again, the Turkeys for their side, if they want to create more opportunities, they're going to have to spread this Saints defense out. They're too disciplined, too good, too physical. They're just not going to get beat if you're going to play a half-field game with them on offense. I mean, we just see that on the far side. Player number can't quite make out, but I mean, she tracked it all the way back from the final third, picked the ball up at the midfield. So again, the Turkeys they definitely seemed overmatched. The Saints haven't broken through yet, but they have clearly been the better side so far, and it will happen. There's no question.
I agree. I mean, just the ball movement, the pace. Honestly, just the overall attitude from the Saints has just been better than the Turkeys. And I'm surprised we're not seeing a lead at this point in the game, but it's definitely soon to come unless the Turkeys switch something. Now, this is a big region matchup for the Saints, so a win tonight would mean moving up the ranks in the region and being undefeated in region play so far.
Lucy with another nice tackle in the defense.
I'm liking this effort from the Saints. Definitely not giving them any free things, and it's definitely showing. I mean, created opportunities on opportunities, and I'm telling you, I've said it again and again today, it's just bound to come soon.
What do we see from this kick? Do we see Sharping playing it long over top? And
I think she's going to try and whip it in top left of the box. Oh, just couldn't put enough whip on it, but I mean, definitely not a bad idea trying to find someone through.
No,
defense. Nobody crashed in on that, so.
No, well, it was off the keeper's hands, so she wasn't able to handle it. So they've got another opportunity from that far post. Yeah. Another corner kick in.
As you said, definitely not a negative free kick.
Looks like the right-footed
Natalie Howard.
So it'll be an in-swinging ball. Ball will swing towards the referee and then towards goal. Oh, that's a terrific ball in.
That is a really good ball. Let's see if someone can find the net. Oh, Wells takes a shot at it. In the box. A little bit of a cluster. Tries to shoot it.
Oh, that's a dangerous ball.
Oh my God, she almost hit a fucking banger.
That ball is still alive. That was Sharping that took that shot, was it not, Quinton?
That was.
That was a seeing eye ball right all the way.
I thought we were about to see a banger. Definitely top drawer soccer from these girls. Sharping tries to find Lucy Pierce wide, just not enough on it. That will be a Saints throw though. Just over a minute left in the half here. Going into halftime, definitely going to be a talk about just finding the back of the net, but Alexis should be proud with these girls and how well they've moved the ball to create these opportunities.
Absolutely, particularly in this last 20 minutes. I say the first 20 for me was a bit dodgy. It was disjointed. They weren't connecting, from the defense to the midfield like they just did there. Again, this is much better soccer for them. It's more at their level. It's more what they should be doing, more what they expect to do. Certainly what Coach Boyd expects them to do, or Hines, excuse me.
Definitely. And, I mean, back again to that talks of Carterville. This is looking good going into playing against Carterville, a strong team. But, I mean, if we go in with a performance like this, I definitely think we could see another 3 points on the board tomorrow night for these Lady Saints.
And this Saints team.
Lucy Pierce gets fouled.
And again, this Saints crowd is whipped into a lather by the play of young Lucy Pierce. They've definitely liked what they've seen out of Miss Lucy tonight. They've played well. She's played hard. It's given them a bit of a spark as she's come in there. But again, there will be more to see. We will take a break now at the halftime and come back to you in about another 10 minutes.
And we are back for some second half action from the Saints. And header from Oldham. Allen tries to cut it inside, but that'll be off the turkeys for a Saints throw. Laurel Allen takes the throw. Tries to find Alyssa Tinsley. Ashley tries to cut in. Just couldn't find anybody. Allen switches the field to Lucy Pierce. Lucy Pierce tries to keep the ball in. Tried to play Natalie Howard. Natalie Howard gets the ball. Howard tries to play Dallas Hawkins through. Dallas Hawkins tries to cut back inside. Looks at her options. Tried to play Oldham, but just wide of her reach. Sharping. Ball to Tinsley. Tinsley plays the ball back to Lucy. Lucy takes the ball up the field. Lucy Pierce not giving up here. Dallas Hawkins plays the ball to Caroline Oldham. Caroline Oldham still taking it up. I don't know if I agree with the referee on that call. I think that should be a Saints kick. Turkey free kick. Martin gets in front of it. Martin finds Dallas Hawkins. Dallas Hawkins tries to play Ashley Wood wide. Ashley Wood, look at her options. Finds Tinsley. Tinsley just couldn't get a good touch on it. Lauren Sharpie takes the head down. Loses possession. Gets possession back without much worry. Laurel Allen with the good tackle. Allie Howard driving across the field. Plays the ball to Lucy Pierce. Lucy Pierce looks at her options. Tries to find. Good move down the line. Lucy Pierce. Ball still in. Going down the line again. That'll be out for a Saints throw. Throw in from Lucy Pierce. And that'll be out for another Saints throw in as the turkey's cleared out of bounds. Tries to find Taylor Martin. Taylor Martin just can't get a good touch on it. Allie Howard, a good tackle. Julie tries to take a shot at Felix. Could be a real opportunity. Natalie Howard still has the ball. Tries to put the ball inside. Tries to find Dallas Hawkins. Still a chance here. And Caroline Oldham just misses the touch. But still in front of it. Headed by Lauren Sharping. Laurel Allen gets the ball. Caroline Oldham. Good. Still inside. Just off of Laurel Allen's head. That'll be a turkey throw in. Allie Howard, interception. Good stuff. Good ball to Natalie Howard. Natalie Howard. Good ball for Lucy Pierce to run onto. Lucy Pierce tries to play it in. Deflected by a Turkey. Lucy Pierce tries to play the ball in again. Intercepted by another Turkey. More Sharpie on that. It's a good ball to Caroline Oldham. Caroline Oldham. Splitting ball, Natalie Howard. Tries to play Oldham back again. Oldham still going. Hawkins. Oh. Still there though. Oldham putting in good work. Laura Lally going in. That'll be cleared by the Turkey center back for another Saints throw in. Lil Allen. Ball to Ashley Wood. Good idea. Ashley Wood finds Dallas Hawkins inside again. Not a bad idea. Ooh, a really good idea. Maybe we can get to it. Natalie Howard keeps it in. Drops to Lucy Pierce. Lucy Pierce might try and play this inside. Oh, not a bad idea. Oh, good tackle. She might take a shot. Oh, just blocked by Turkey, but Saints still have the ball. Oh, not a bad attempt from Caroline Oldham. Definitely pushing for this first goal here. Break the deadlock. Goal kick straight to Dallas Hawkins' foot. Hopefully she can find somebody. Finds Ashley Wood inside. Ashley Wood. I'll try to cut back in here. Oh. Still on this though. Saints have not given up on this drive yet. Still plays here. Oh, a flashy pass by Ashley Wood. That was a good idea. Just couldn't get the shot off in time. But really liking this link-up play from the Saints. This will be a throw in here for the Saints. It looks like she's going to go long here. Good throw. Ooh, dangerous, dangerous. Oh, but she just couldn't get around there. Natalie Howard still putting pressure on. Lucy Pierce, ball again. Lucy Pierce tries to cut up the line. Oh. Allie Howard on this. Let's see what she can do here. Tackle put in by the Turkeys. Turkeys are taking the ball up, but good defensive effort from Allie Howard. And that'll be a Turkey throw, but a great tackle from Allie. Throw in. Goes long. Allie Howard header. Gonna try to clear it out here. And that'll be out for a Turkey throw in. And that'll be a Saints throw in. Short throw. Not a bad idea. Plays Tinsley inside. Tinsley to Howard. Howard trying to run through on it. Hawkins might get to it. Oh, and a good effort by Hawkins. She was just trying to get a touch pass there. These Turkeys are looking nervous, and the Saints are definitely taking advantage of it. They're creating a lot of dangerous opportunities here. Oldham on her back. Martin applying pressure again. Laurel Allen. All right. That'll be out for a Saints throw. Allen finds Dallas Hawkins on the throw-in. That should go out for another Saints throw. It'll be a Saints throw-in. Allen down the line. Good ball. Hawkins gets possession again. Not bad. Good move. Tries to find her inside. Hawkins on that still. Oh. Missed a touch, but still good recovery from Allie Howard. A good tackle. Drives up the field. Good pace. Oh. Oh, Hawkins still on it. I'll try and play one touch. Oh, that'll be out for another Saints corner kick. It's just been corner kick after corner kick tonight, it seems.
Yeah, when you said it earlier, when Allie Howard intercepted in the back, is the turkeys were breaking. It was looking to be a 5-on-3 for the turkeys, and it was a dangerous setup for them because they were being pressed back pretty hard. But it was an excellent interception and led to this eventual corner kick here by Dallas. I find it interesting. Coach Alexis has shifted Dallas from the right side to the left side for the second half. Apparently she's seen something that she...
Not a bad idea from Wood. Just couldn't find the back of the net, but a good idea.
Yeah. But apparently she'd seen something down this left side that she wanted to take advantage of with Dallas's speed and left foot, so that she shifted her over. Good, thanks.
There's the ball to Howard. Howard's still on it. Good interception by Howard. Pierce tries to find Ashley on the side, finds her. Oh. And Howard tries to take a shot. Oh. And just picked off by the keeper, but definitely a good look.
Despite all the corner kicks, that for me was their best opportunity so far tonight, other than the long-range missile from Lauren Charping.
Oh, dangerous. I don't know if that was a foul, though. Definitely just some physical soccer there.
You can hear the Saints faithful in silent disagreement, or perhaps violent disagreement, however we characterize it.
You straight? Can you put my phone in the back? Howard ball back to Pierce. Didn't get enough on it to get it back to Pierce. Pierce tracking back though. Getting into it. A good clear by Charping. Natalie has the ball. Looks at her options. Oh. Oldham will try and keep this in for Saints possession. Good thinking on her feet. Plays Lowell Allen. Lowell Allen plays again to Caroline Oldham. Caroline Oldham, move. Plays Lowell again.
Long ball over the top.
Allie Howard tracking back. Oh no, dangerous. And a good tackle by Lauren Charping. Really just saved the Saints right there.
That's the type of hustle that you want to see out of your defenders. Just because the ball is played behind them, Charping did not give up on that play. She worked hard, and that was a critical interception. That was a dangerous position for that ball to find that turkey forward, and Charping with a terrific tackle. Coach will have to be pleased with that. And you know what that does too for the keeper, it gives them a lot of confidence too. They know that their defense can be counted on, so they're able to play more aggressively back there, find them with the ball, help builds from the back. And as you may be able to hear, the rain has started on the field. We made it through approximately 55 minutes of play before we got to this point, but with about 25 minutes remaining, it is now starting to come down. It's not a hard rain, it's a steady rain, but you can probably hear it coming off the umbrellas, and the umbrellas below us have opened up. What you'll start to notice now is as the field gets wet again, the ball is just going to skip a whole lot more, which makes it really difficult for the players. You know, you expect the ball to bounce a certain way, but especially off these natural grass surfaces. You know, when it gets wet, the ball really skips and creates a lot of problems. That's when you start putting shots in from further out to challenge the goalie, because you know that they're going to have the ball skipping on them.
Allen plays the ball over the line to Dallas Hawkins. Oh, tries the back heel, just not enough. But it will be another Saints throw.
Yeah, even though that ball didn't come off, I love the overlap that we saw there with Laurel Allen running off, and then Dallas. Oh, and I like what Laura was thinking there with that one as well.
Ooh, missed, but Howard should be able to track back on that. Howard tracks back, finds Laurel Allen. Ooh, missed the touch, it's fine. Caroline Oldham putting pressure in the middle. Lucy Pierce stays in front of her. And cleared by Taylor Martin. Not a bad idea. Allie Howard. Not a bad idea. Laurel Allen's still on that. Laurel Allen. Got the space now. She beat the defender. Trying to track up the line, but that was just roll out of bounds for another turkey throw. Oh, dangerous. Intercepted by Laurel Allen. Natalie Howard gets the ball up to clear. Natalie Howard looking for options. Tries to find Laurel Allen wide. Received by Laurel Allen. Laurel Allen taking her space. Trying to look for options. Ooh, I don't know if that was an attempt at a shot or a cross, but either way, definitely good looks for the Saints as we just go on throughout the second half. Hey, can you leave my...
End of the match for St. Mary's, number 4, Charlotte Statham.
Oldham on the ball, looking for options, finds Laurel Allen. Charping on that. Stays in front of it. Plays Taylor. Taylor looking at her options. Finds Dallas Hawkins wide. Dallas Hawkins looking for options. Tries to play a ball in. Oh, just wasn't able to get to it, but a good idea.
Yeah, like you said, Quentin, that was a good idea. And as we discussed a minute ago, with this rain coming down, the ball skipping a little bit, you know, we already saw in the first half that Dallas had one of those balls in that the keeper mishandled. And I think you need to keep testing the keeper, especially in these wet conditions. Put the pressure on, make them handle the ball, make them make plays, keep it on frame, and keep the pressure up. What do you think is going to take to unlock this Turkey's defense?
Personally, I don't know. I mean, the Saints are definitely getting good ideas, but I think we just got to find someone on their foot and stop trying these ambitious crosses. But if we're going to try these crosses, I think just like more accurate, stop rushing them, just get a good ball in and maybe a header. But I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think it's just a matter of time before this Turkey's defense starts to crack. I could definitely see Howard or Wood getting a goal soon.
So is that your call, Coach? You're seeing who are we seeing with the goals?
I'm seeing either Ashley Wood, Natalie Howard, or maybe even Laurel Allen.
All right, we will hold you to that. There's 20 minutes left here in this second half and in the game. Certainly, as we said, the Saints have been this better side here tonight. They're spreading the defense. Oh, and this looks dangerous.
Oh, just cut off by the Turkey center back. Hopefully Saints can retain possession. Oh, Lucy Pierce checking back after losing the ball. Good recovery run. And Sharping will be on that.
Bit of a hopeful ball, just kind of booted it up there, hope that someone would run onto it. Looks like we're going to see another substitute come on for the Saints.
In for Briarcrest, Maddie Carter.
New face up top now. We have Maddie Carter. Could see a goal from her. Haven't seen much of her this season after, I'm pretty sure, an injury, but I could definitely see something coming from her tonight as well, if the Saints can find her through, or on her foot as well. Turkey plays the ball, but to nobody's feet. Molly Carroll will get that for a goal kick.
Another hopeful ball. There was really no runners onto it. I'm not really sure what that play was supposed to garner, unless it was just try to give themselves a little bit of time in the back. But again, Saints ball out. Now it's time for them to build from the back, see what they can do.
Definitely agree with you. I mean, it just seems that now that the Turkeys know how dangerous these Saints can be, I think they're just more scared to concede a goal, so they're just trying to get rid of it. They're more scared of having the ball than not having it, and they're just trying to clear it as much as they can so that they can just hopefully pull out a draw tonight, because I don't think we'll be seeing any goal from these Turkeys.
I think you're right, unless there's a mistake. Oh, and it looks like a break here. If we can see Oldham open up.
Not a bad idea. Oldham finds Wood. Wood.
I like how they're spreading them out.
Ooh.
Oh, there was the overlap there with Laurel Allen. Oh, my.
Tries to take a shot. Oh. There's not enough on it, but.
I'm not trying to say things specifically about any of their players, but that shot definitely caused that keeper problems, and you just want to keep putting the ball in on net, make her make plays. Well, that's a good ball forward.
Good move. Ashley Wood's still on that. Oh, solid tackle by the fullback. Still on this, though. Ashley Wood. Ashley Wood. Plays to Tinsley. Oh, Tinsley leaves it for Lauren Charkey. Lauren Charkey. Finds Caroline Oldham. Oldham drives in.
I like the link-up play there. Much better for me. Much better.
Oh.
As you said earlier, Quentin, it feels as though this Turkeys team is just trying to play the ball long. You know, milk the clock. There's about 16 minutes to go. I've been in Coach Alexis' shoes before, where you're sitting there, you know you're the better squad, you know you deserve to be on top, but you just haven't found that ball in. Definitely. You start to press, try and find solutions, try and find that spark, you know, start moving players around, change formation. But again, if Briarcrest keeps playing their game, I like the overlapping run. Oh, I would have liked to. There it is. There's the ball.
Oldham finds her. Allen cutting in. Tries to find somebody. Maddie Carter on the ball. Oh. We'll have to look back at that one, but I don't know if that was offsides or not. She looked to be on her line.
Yeah. As the Saints faithful gives it to the far assistant referee, not so sure that she was onside. I know it was tight. Frankly, I wasn't watching where she was when the ball was played, so I'm going to have to assume that he was right over there. He had a better angle of it than where we stand, but
Hawkins tracking back. Should be without worry. Good clear by Dallas Hawkins. This defensive line has definitely played well tonight. They've had good tackles. They've had good ideas, good passes. I mean, what more can you ask for from a defensive line like this?
No. And back to that blocked by Charping. They've given that effort that you want to see out of your team. Again, no one's really falling asleep back there. Again, in a game when you're essentially in the opponent's half of the field, we'll call it 70% of the game, it becomes easy to all of a sudden get complacent as one of the defenders. As one of those defenders, all it takes is one moment of brilliance from the other side, and suddenly you're on the wrong side of the number. So I say you got to hand it to them for being attentive, working hard.
And the Turkeys trying to create an opportunity. Ooh, dangerous, but Mylan Carroll should be on
there. There you go.
Excellent
and they look to break. They look to break. It could be on if Caroline Oldham turns. Fine, Caroline.
Oh.
A bit too hopeful for me.
Oldham still on that though. Not giving her anything for.
I think the Saints are.
Oh, sloppy play, unnecessary.
And while the Briarcrest faithful will say that was not a foul, it was clearly a foul. In a lot of situations, that may have been a cardable offense. I think the referee showed better discretion to not. But for me, I'm starting to wonder if these Saints aren't starting to feel a little bit of the pressure. Again, they're good enough to link up through the lines. They don't need to skip the lines and just play the long ball forward. On that last rush forward, I would have liked to have seen a ball played to Caroline as opposed to just trying to find Ashley Wood up top. And, that's when it turned over. Let's see if we can get around that far side.
Allie Howard, not a bad pass. Finds Carter inside. Carter. Oh. That'll be a turkey throw.
But better for me. They didn't just boot the ball away. They carried. They took their space. And this could be dangerous.
This could be very dangerous. But Charping and Allie Howard are both on that. This chance is probably about to fizzle out. I mean, just good defense all around. A good tackle. Great tackle from Lauren Charping just to end that. And then a good clearance from Dallas Hawkins.
Play it through. Looking for Caroline. If that ball was just a little bit further forward, that is going to be a very tough ball for them to handle.
Taylor Martin. Ooh. Taylor Martin still on that. Natalie Howard gets the ball. Finds Taylor Martin in the middle. Takes a touch up. There's Dallas Hawkins.
There we go.
Behind, taking your space.
Again, better for me. They're not just booting the ball, they're actually got an idea.
Exactly. We're getting back to this latter second half.
Oh, I love that ball by Dallas right there. She could have found the ball in. Excellent run by Laura Allen.
A real chance here. Oh, not a bad idea. Take the. Just
she had
wasn't able to get the shot off.
She had Ashley Wood. If Ashley Wood just called, there she is. She's found Ashley.
Good idea.
Found Ashley.
Ashley Wood tries to take it inside. Oh.
One too many turkeys to try and get through.
Gets physical. Ooh. I don't know. That looked like just shoulder-to-shoulder soccer, but
I don't know what the complaining is about other than the fact that they bleed green and gold, and I can respect that. But there was absolutely nothing to complain about on that one other than the lost opportunity that eluded them moments ago. Again, much better for me. The past couple rushes up the field, Boogie, the Saints just looked a whole lot more in control.
Ooh,
that should be a Saint. There we go.
For another Saints throw. And as we're coming to these last 10 minutes of the half, I'm seeing a lot of what I saw in the first half, just in the latter second half of the first half especially, just good ball movement, and they're definitely just more composed now. It seems that they're ending both halves well and just getting good ball movement, creating good opportunities.
Definitely agree.
We should definitely see at least 1 or 2 goals from these Lady Saints in these last 11 minutes or so.
Yeah. Looks on that far side, on the next Saints throw, there's 3, I believe, substitutes looking to come in, find that final spark, give them a little something.
Charping tries to switch it. Natalie Howard should be able to run onto that.
It's a good ball by Charping. I like how it switched fields and opened everything up again. This should be a Saints throw, and here comes 3 subs.
Again, we talked about there in the first half, just like how we just want to see more switching of the field, and just right there, Charping did what we've been asking for, and definitely opening up the field, getting up the field, positive movement.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Again, that's when they've been at their best tonight, is when they've been link-up play, not trying to skip the lines, trying to find, the center backs, finding the midfield, finding the forwards, giving those overlapping runs as the forwards held the ball up.
Definitely agree with you here. I mean, tonight the Saints have definitely been the better team, and if we see a draw, it would just be unfitting of how well they've played. They've had some really good ball movement. They've shown grit, and
good interception.
I would be disappointed not to see a win. Carson Wells, though, a good move. Has her stumbling. Tries to play Ashley Wood. Oh, just couldn't create a shot.
Ashley Wood in pursuit.
Oh, beats her man, but Laurel Allen getting back. Oh, dangerous ball. Dangerous. Oh.
No. The Turkeys are unhappy, but there was nothing in it for me. Nothing in it for me. Is it good shoulder to shoulder? They kept. Oh, now that is a makeup call, if anything.
I mean, right there, first call, clean. Second call, should have been clean as well.
Absolutely.
Can't argue with that.
You've got that one right, Boogie. I mean, as she dribbled through, if the girl falls down underneath her, that's not her fault. She didn't push her down. She dribbled around her. There's a little coming together, but, I mean, you have to expect a little bit of something.
I mean, soccer is physical. You can't act like it's a non-contact sport. And it's not like Pierce initiated the challenge right there either. She just stood her ground and stood her up. I mean, what else can you say about that? That was clean.
Completely agree. Let's hope this is handled cleanly. There we go.
And Mylan Carroll handles it cleanly.
And as the rain continues to come down here, there's a little over 8 minutes yet to go. Ashley, you got the overlap. You got the overlap.
Ashley,
find it.
Find it through. Goodbye, Laurel Allen, cutting inside. She should be able to find something.
Oh, I love that ball.
Oh.
That was great vision by Laurel. Great vision. That was a terrific ball. It didn't find its mark, but that was an excellent effort.
Tries to take a shot. Allie Howard.
And could it be coming here? It's starting to feel like they're really applying the pressure, turning the screws on this back line. Can they find it? Can they find it? Again, their play has been much better. Much better.
Wood tries to cut in. Oh, just too heavy of a touch.
Intercepted by Allie.
Allie Howard, though. Tries to find Hawkins.
Still in possession. Still in possession. Drives in. Oh, was looking for the 1-2. Didn't quite come off. Didn't quite find Dallas's feet.
And still on that. And that's just a good tackle. Good football by Allie Howard right there. Soccer, my fault.
You can hear some screaming on the far side of the field as both benches are trying to implore their sides to find it. I think the Saints are the more likely to find it.
Dangerous redirect.
But again.
But Mylan Carroll scoops that up with ease. As we're coming into these last 7 minutes here, I mean, I'm just hoping we can see a goal from these Saints. It's well-deserved at this point.
You're absolutely right. They've been the better side. Again, it wouldn't be the first time a side was the better half and didn't get the result they deserved. I've said it multiple times. Out of all the sports, I think soccer is the most unfair when it comes to getting the result right. Again, most of the time the better side gets the result, but I've seen entirely too many times relative to other sports where the better side just does not get the result they deserve. Oh, that's a great ball. That's a great ball. You got drive it.
Good idea.
Drive it, Laurel. Drive.
Laurel tries to cut inside. Tries to play Olivia Moore. Olivia Moore still on that. Allie Howard goes in for that. Goes in for the tackle.
It's a good ball.
Good.
And they drive forward again.
Pierce taking that up. Oh, Hawkins on that. Tries to cross it in.
Cameron Wells. Oh! Oh, yes! And there it is! There it is!
That's the goal we've been waiting for.
There it is for the Saints. That was the goal that we knew was coming.
As we've said from the start, it's these dangerous crosses that just keep on coming in. And we knew, Charlie, that we would see them execute on one of them.
Yeah, well, and we talked about it for the majority of this night. They were spreading the field. They were finding that ball, the link-up play. That ball to find Carson Wells is really what created that for me. Again, they were working hard upfield, but Carson drives in, gets a shot off, and it's just too hard for the keeper to handle. Again, it's slippery back there. Goalie was fortunate to get as much on it as she did, but then on the follow, it was just there for the Saints, and that was exactly what they deserved. It's no less than what they deserved. You'd like to see them see this one out. There's 5.5 minutes to go, roughly.
And I mean, back to what we said earlier in the game, it's just that effort again. I mean, from Ashley Wood crashing the goal and just like being there, right place, right time. It's what we've talked about all game is the effort, the uncoachable thing about soccer. I mean, all sports in general, and she's shown it right there.
You're exactly right. And I've said it multiple times about forwards. Forwards, defense is a lot about effort, execution, patience. Forwards, it's a lot about desire, recklessness, just willing to throw your body at it. And again, that was a pretty hefty collision that she had with the keeper as she followed that ball. If she goes in half as timid, she's not getting that ball, she's not getting this goal, and this team's not getting the result that they deserved on the night. But right now they sit in a good position as a result of both their link-up play and the desire shown by girls all the way across the pitch.
I mean, you can't say that this hasn't been a great team effort from the Saints. They've definitely just gave it their all tonight. And I'm, again, talking about that Carnival matchup tomorrow, although they have good players, I'm really just, ambitious to see how these Saints do because, I mean, with this great play tonight, we could definitely see at least a 2-0 win from the Saints tomorrow if they keep playing like this.
Yeah, the tough part will be after such an exhausting game tonight in the rain. I don't know if Collierville had a game tonight, but it'll be interesting to see how they respond, one day later, especially given, the injuries that they've sustained in the past week or so. You're a little bit thin as opposed to your regular starters, and that's a good ball. Love the reverse.
See what Lauren Sharper can do here.
You've got Tracy open on this near side.
Tracy? That's Lucy.
Excuse me, Lucy. They were trying to find her for me. If I'd had her name right, they might have found her earlier.
Gets in front of her for a turkey throw-in, but Taylor Martin unfazed by the contact right there.
Taylor went in hard on that one. She did not pull out. She was decided that she was going to get that ball or the player, if not both. Let's see this cleaned up.
Back on that. Save the Saints.
Oh.
Ball meets Ashley Wood's foot. Oh, and an injury on the
there's a Turkey
side.
player down on the field. There's about 3 minutes yet to go. Not sure if they will add a little bit of time. See a couple Saints players out there down getting stretched out. One of the misconceptions, Boogie, is as you sit out there and play in one of these humid games, a lot of times people think, well, it's not that hot. The rain's coming down, you're not going to cramp. But my experience has been, when it gets that hot, the sweat doesn't dry from you the way that it normally would, doesn't cool you down the way you would. And because it's so humid, you just keep sweating and find yourself short of fluids, and it becomes real easy to get that cramp.
Totally agree. I mean, we've been talking about this Lady Saints side all night tonight, but definitely a respectable effort from the St. Mary's side as well. I mean, they put in great effort with all these injuries that they've racked up. But, I mean, also, I can't take away from the Saints. They put in a great effort without one of their star players, Anna Wazalewski. Star center back, plays forward as well sometimes. So I'm just glad to see how they've adapted without her.
You're exactly right. Anna's a terrific player for the Saints squad and a big part of what they do. And, it's hard to just replace one of your center backs like that. I mean, it's hard to replace any of your players across the pitch, but for me, it all starts with a solid group up the spine, and by the spine meaning the middle of the field. You want your keeper solid, you want your two center backs, your midfielders, and your center forward, your striker. If you don't have that, it becomes very difficult on you. Suddenly, players who haven't played together before, even if they're just as good, you just don't have that same understanding of the runs that each other's going to make. And so, yes, missing Anna tonight and possibly tomorrow night is tough on them. But, to your earlier point, this St. Mary's squad has really given a good effort of themselves.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be ashamed of in this, likely 1-0 loss. The Saints have been the better side, but St. Mary's very short-handed tonight and have really worked hard. And to only be down a goal, I mean, this is still a very gettable game for them. That's a good ball.
Oh, that was a good idea.
Yeah, like I said, it's still a very gettable game for them. They could have the points here tonight. Split between they and the Saints, each with a point apiece. Again, I don't believe that would be the right result based on what we've seen on the play. But again, that's what soccer can sometimes do to you.
Totally agree with you. But back to the point of the injury with Anna, I don't think we should be worried about tomorrow without Anna. Although she is a great player, they've shown tonight that they can adapt without her. And it's really just impressive from the Saints knowing how important Anna was to the team, not only scoring goals, making big tackles, orchestrating the field from the center back position. I'm just proud that they've filled, or as best they could, filled Anna's shoes for the night.
Well,
and I do wish Anna a speedy recovery, though, as she was definitely a key component of the team.
Yeah, totally agree with you. And you know what, having a game like this, for the Saints, without Anna in there, but still grinding one out tonight, 1-0 win under tough conditions, the rain coming down. Again, shorthanded, St. Mary's aside, St. Mary's has really represented themselves well, should be proud of their effort. But these Saints have really turned it on without Anna. And Lucy Pierce with a nasty shot.
Starts to crash.
Nasty ball in.
Yeah, it was definitely not a bad idea by Lucy, especially with this rain starting to come down even more in this last minute here.
And there's about 30 seconds left for this Saints squad to outlast the rest of this game. Right now, it's just play safe, keep the ball away. Don't need another goal. What you need is keep possession, drive it deep. This could happen, however.
Let's try, though. Carson Wells puts in the effort.
Run off the ball by the Turkey's center back.
There, but couldn't say much about that.
You have 6 seconds to get through.
And that'll be the end of our job for the night, but I truly am proud of this Saints team and all they've done tonight. Good team win, started from the defense, worked all the way up to the forwards, put in effort, didn't give up, got the goal they deserved, and pulled out 3 points in a big region game.
Yeah, and Mylan Carroll, you said it early in the game, that we were hoping that she would end up getting another shutout. She pitched another shutout yet here tonight. Very solid in the back. And remind me again, who scored the goal?
Ashley Wood.
Didn't you call that?
Yeah, I did call that. I said it would be Ashley Wood, Laurel Allen, or Natalie Howard.
That's why we bring him. And with that, we'll call it a good night. We'll see you tomorrow night from Collierville. Have a good night.
Good night, y'all.